Hello, my name is Swissbianco. In this video I will talk about the Blackhawk tactical style 4-stock for the Remington 870 and the Mossberg 500-590 system. As we see it here in my hand, they had a bit a problem for a while with the two versions of that 4-stock that got mixed up in the shipments and in the boxes. So first, a bit of warning: be careful. If somebody say it's for a Mossberg, it could be a version for the 870 for the Remington, so it needed a bit of a fitting. It's pretty easy to do. I did that for myself and it works. It's just not a drop-in fit like you would expect, and vice versa is the same. If somebody say it's for a Mossberg, maybe it's for 870. So be careful. Worst case, the Blackhawk customer service gonna help and advise. They had the numbers of the injection molding and all that they can advise which one is which. This one I just got, so I don't know yet if it's actually for a Mossberg 500 system, 590 or not. We're gonna figure it out, and if not, we're gonna fit it anyhow. So the material is some kind of harder plastic, makes pretty good impression. I use those 4-stocks for a long time now in USA, and they work. Are a bit bigger than the regular ones. That adds to a better feeling. Also, this cutout here allow you to load the ammunition a bit easier while still having a long grip. So what I always do is paint it with truck bed spray to give it a bit more texture, and on top, as they also advise, you cannot use this with a Mossberg 590 with the heat shield on it, because the sides here all the way and on the other side, of course, the same, will not allow that. That needs a bit of a trimming. This can be easily done with files and other tools. Not much trouble about that at all, and then it fits. And also I like this item because it's a bit longer, it gives you more grip, and it looks completely different than the regular style, the roundish one, as we know from the Mossberg 500 and 590, the regular style 4-stock. And last point, of course, is also the price. If we compare the price of this item with a Magpul or other fancy 4-stocks, that is a deal, and as long as it works, then it's pretty good. Now, how does that look on the 590? As we see here on one of the 590s that I use, this one just got a 4/7 flashlight on it. I put on a weaver rail Piccadilly on the side. This one actually gets a bit shortened and moved forward, so the whole flashlight gonna be a bit more in the forward position. That's just because I got this flashlight from 4/7s, and there I still work a bit on. The other details what I want to point out is the gap between here and here. We see there is quite a good gap for allow the 4-stock be fitted on the 590 with the heat shield. So whatever people say, it's possible. It's really easy to do if you are a bit handy, and then it works pretty nice. We see on this one already also a bit the difference on the finish, that slight texture of the truck bed spray compared with the regular one. That's just slightly, but gives you a bit traction as well, and it's easy done, cheap and all that. So that much about the 590. Of course it's gonna fit on any Mossberg 500, 590, pretty much any, and because of the material that they use, you can fit whatever you want. Especially the screws that I use for the weaver rail, this kind of synthetic plastic allows for wood screws to hold pretty well, and if you use a bit a good glue that we get in USA, that to secure the weaver rail and the screws even more, then there is no problem at all. I did shoot that system for years now, works pretty good. I just change from time to time the flashlights to get a bit more, or brighter ones, get a bit more lumens out. That's why we did upgrade to the 4.7 version. That much about the Blackhawk vorestock.